Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Kiwanis Connects live, coast to coast. We are in California, Las Vegas, and Virginia Beach. Thank you for making us part of your Friday. It is April 10th, 5 days away from tax filing day. That's a little hint as to what bad dad jokes themes are going to be about later on in the show. Of course, Melissa Atwell, mental health moment. And of course, Doc Val with her wow moment and Val on the road and anything else she wants to talk about because she's the queen bee around here. And whatever she wants to do, it's her platform and we're just along for the ride. Right, John? Right, John. Okay. But more importantly, Doc Val, how are you?
Aloha. I am in sunny Sacramento today, and I couldn't be happier to be in any place in the world because it's decon start day. So district convention for our key clubbers for the largest district of key clubbers in the world. There's almost, I think they said 28,000 key clubbers in California, Nevada, and Hawaii doing service. So awesome. I can't think of a better guest to have today than our guest. And so I'm just kind of giddy about the day.
All right. Yeah, absolutely. I get it. Today is all about the high school student extraordinaire. Let me take this opportunity then to introduce that smiling face who's in studio with John down there in the bottom corner behind us. Ayana Castro, she is a high school junior at Arborview High School, where she serves as student body vice president. And catch this, folks, the founder and president of a brand new nonprofit called Creating a Giving Culture LV. This is a youth-led nonprofit organization based right there in Las Vegas. This is the part of the story that I really am looking forward to hearing about. After being told she was too young to make a difference, Ayana chose to prove otherwise. Today, she leads a growing youth-driven movement mobilizing hundreds of K through 12 students to serve their community through hands-on and high-impact service. Ayana, welcome to Kiwanis Connects.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
It's our pleasure to have you.
Thank you. It is, as I've met you, and I think we're going to get a shot of mom in the background. I really. Are you still on vacation? Is it still school break?
No, so we're in school currently.
Oh, wow. So we just got lucky having you here today. So thank you. Thank you.
Well, everybody else is in school. She's not.
Yes.
Well, I know that we really appreciate having you. And, the fact that you have accomplished so much is really a testament to your inner power and your superpowers. And so when you first were told that you were too young, what was your very first response? Because I can think of several of them. Most I can't say on TV. So
I started giving back when I was 11 years old, and that's when I was very first told that I was too young to serve. And this was because I wanted to go work at those bigger nonprofits and help make a difference. And during that time, COVID happened. So I thought now more than ever, people needed our help. So I wanted to get out and serve. And that's when they told me I had to be around 13 or 14 years old to serve with them. So then I had to go and create my own initiatives.
Wow.
12 or 13 was too young. Don't we know somebody, though, who's still like under the age of 10, Val, who's doing some awesome things?
We know several someones, but he's actually 12 now.
No.
Yes, 12. They keep, I know, it keeps happening. But what was the very first project that you did as an 11-year-old?
So my very first ever project. So I think you guys can remember when everyone was having that issue with they were like going to the stores, rushing, grabbing all the medical supplies, masks, toilet paper, everything like that. So Candlelighters Cancer Foundation, which is really focusing on children with cancer, we collected masks and I think Clorox wipes and other things like that for the families to then visit them in the hospitals, because at the time you couldn't find like any masks or Clorox wipes, which they had to have to enter these hospitals.
Oh, fantastic. And so you say we, who is we?
So it was me and my mom, and then my sister helped me as well. And then just the Las Vegas community who decided to come together and donate these items.
Let me share the rest of the information that is in her bio, which I think I mean, I'm just in awe. And Val, you know this as well as anybody. It
Mhm.
takes a lot to make me speechless and catch my breath to absorb what's going on around. So let me share this. Ayana has led initiatives engaging over 300 youth volunteers by assembling thousands of care packs, launched ongoing programs supporting children in hospice, veterans, and underserved families. But catch this. This is she just started this school year. Over 3,800 hours of verified community service. She's on a mission to redefine what youth leadership looks like, showing that when young people are trusted with responsibility, they rise to the occasion. I don't know what else needs to be said, everybody. Thank you for watching. I mean, how do you follow that up with the detail of what just caused this? Was it more of the challenge for you, Ayana, that being told you're too young, saying, I could do that? Or was that the final impetus for you to move forward because of COVID and because of the needs that had arisen at that time, that you said, okay, here's the final gas I needed to get going with my desire to help others? How did those two things come together?
So I think as soon as they told me that I was too young, I kind of felt like I had to prove them wrong. So I started my own initiatives. I worked a lot with the served community, so the homeless community specifically. We went on walks, we did like care packs, we did Thanksgiving food walks, we did everything with them. And then also during COVID is when we started our hospice Christmas drive. So we started with adult hospice patients, and then we moved on once we found out that there was children in hospice. So then we started focusing on children in hospice, and we do hospice Christmas for them.
Wow. That takes a lot.
Yeah. Stuff like this puts us to shame, I think, sometimes.
I feel like I'm in the slow lane at this very moment. I'm fangirling in the slow lane.
Let me break in here for a minute, because I've had the opportunity to have Ayana and a number of her board members here in the studio on one of the other shows. And they are absolutely a bunch of dedicated young people that are going to make a difference in this country. And I am so proud to have known them.
Thank you.
Ayana, he's just softening you up. When he needs care, he wants to be able to call on you. That's all. I know John's motive. No, he's 100% right as far as that's concerned. Go ahead, Val.
So as you're putting your board together, and John talked about this amazing board, how did you go about that, and what does your board look like, since we don't have everybody sitting in a circle with you?
So there's a lot of us. So currently we had 16 members, but it's dropped a little bit down to 12 active members currently. So we have 12 board members. We all kind of do the same thing. So we collaborate together and come up with ideas of things that we want to focus on. So right now we did that whole community giving carnival for the underserved community. And we're now focusing on elderly. So we're going to do things with like nursing homes, veterans, and then also we're going to focus on children in hospice. So that's kind of like what our board does. We just come together in these meetings and think about things that we want to do and what we really want to focus on and what our goals are for each one. So it's been really fun. And getting this board, we went straight to social media, because that's what a lot of teenagers have. And we set out a Google form that they were able to fill out, and that's how we picked them.
Wow.
So you have a super fan in the chat room there, Ayana, S. Kennedy Hill Garcia. She says that Ayana is one of one. There is no one in the world like her. She makes us all very proud. There was a comment that she put in before that. She's done much more. That's a very humble bio. Is that one of your board members, a good friend?
Oh, no, but thank you so much.
Oh, okay.
I usually wear glasses, but thank you for reading that for me, because I couldn't.
Oh, no worries. It's all good. It's all good. So Herman, enjoying the show. Herman Platsky's a Kiwanian out in California. He says, enjoying the show. Wow, an accomplished young woman. You're gaining fans fast and furious here, Ayana.
Absolutely.
So you talked about your board being made up of 12 or so individuals. Do you have any adult, besides mom, of course, do you have adult supervision on the board as well? Or where do the adults come in to possibly make sure that everything is straight, narrow, and safe?
Drive you all around.
So yeah, they do drive us. It is mainly youth led. I mean, my mom does help out a lot, and so do their parents. They just kind of make sure we are doing the right thing and making sure everything's getting done completely and fully. But my board members, they range from middle school to high school. Elementary is welcome, but unfortunately, we didn't have any elementary applications. So all of us, we just do our jobs to make sure things are getting done.
I love it.
Absolutely. And so, what you said that you spend a lot of time working on youth hospice, and there are a lot of people that don't know really what that means and what kinds of things you do. So, can you explain? Because I know in many of our realms, we never think about children and end of life. So,
yes. So, children hospice is, like you said, children nearing the end of their life. And what we do is we just want to make like their day special. So currently right now we're starting this new thing where we're doing things for their birthdays. So fidget toys, squishies, soft items. We are going to put this in a box and we're going to give it to them on their birthdays. But the special thing with Hospice Christmas is we focus on the children in hospice, but we also try to focus on their siblings as well, because, you know, obviously having a sibling in hospice is a lot. So we also want to make sure that they are getting taken care of as well.
absolutely.
Do you do a project like that in conjunction with like Ronald McDonald House or other organizations that are already involved with kids in hospitals and medical issues?
So we haven't yet, but that is something that we're looking into. Currently, right now, we work with Carousel Hospice, which is like a facility for those. So that's what we're working with right now, just on our own. But that's definitely something that we would love to look into.
Well, I think that by you being independent, that makes you more flexible and being able to meet the needs right then and there versus the bureaucracy that exists in really large nonprofits. So I err on the other side, 180-degree difference from Aaron in the sense of keep flying independent, because that will keep your uniqueness and being able to do what you do. And I love the fact that you're focusing in on the other siblings. I remember back to going into hospice and seeing the same child over and over again, sitting in the corner of a lounge while the parents are very, very focused elsewhere and for days. And those days are long. And so by paying attention to them, that makes the difference in their mental health in the long run. So
yes, that's kind of why we wanted to focus on that, because obviously the parents are very involved with the children that is currently in hospice. So we want to make sure that these siblings are feeling the love and also knowing that we are thinking of them and that other people are thinking of them as well.
I think taking care of both ends, I think, is important. All right, we're going to step aside for our first break so Val and I can catch our breath over the wow factor that we are fangirling over Ayanna right now and all that she has accomplished in a very short period of time. So keep those comments flying in. If you want to give us a call, believe it or not, we actually have operators standing by now. 702-992-3207 is the phone number, 702-992-3207. Give a call there into the studio. Talk with Ayanna direct. Ask her a question during the show. I'm sure she'd be happy and love to hear from many of our followers. You are watching Kiwanis Connects. Thank you for watching. We'll be right back.
Honey, it's that time again.
Time again for what?
It's the Chesapeake Kiwanis Annual Shrimp Fest and Barbecue to kick off the Jubilee celebration.
Oh yeah, I remember that from last year. They raised money to donate back to the local community.
That's right. It's on May 14th from 4:30 to 7:30 at the Chesapeake City Park.
Advance tickets are $45 each through May 13th.
To purchase tickets, go to ChesapeakeKiwanis.org.
If you would like to be a sponsor for the event, call Fred Woodall at 757-469-4945.
It's time to get your shrimp bib out and celebrate Chesapeake.
The Centennial Internet Kiwanis Club is pleased to announce that we are currently accepting pre-orders for the newest manufacturing run of the giant 8-foot-high Kiwanis logo inflatables. New this round, we're accepting orders for Action Club, Circle K, Key Club, and Kiwanis designs. At $625 per unit plus shipping, these inflatables are easy to set up, display, and store. You can order them online at centennial-internet.club today.
Sometimes I'd like to smack old age right in the kisser. Ow!
I always get the best parking spot.
I think she needs a little more help.
Monday?
What I really need is a boyfriend that can drive at night.
I can make a fashion statement out of anything.
I will be fabulous.
I have a little crush on my pharmacist.
With Comfort Care at your side, you can live your best life possible. We know families can't be there 24/7, which is why we can help with as much or as little home care as you need. From medication reminders and meal prep to everyday chores and errands, so you can live in your own home on your terms.
I won't let aging stop me from being me.
Call Comfort Care now and let us create your personalized care plan and find the perfect caregiver match.
Can you show that number again? She was texting.
Together with Comfort Care, you can both live your best life possible.
Hey everybody, Aaron Phillips here from the Kiwanis Connects show. Are you trying to recruit for new members? Do you have a huge event coming up that maybe is your biggest fundraiser of the year? But you need to do something different to let people know that it's happening. The same old gives you the same old routine and results. Well, we've got an idea for you. The Kiwanis Connects show offers the opportunity to have customized commercials created to help your club get your message out. And you know what? One of the extra wonderful points of this opportunity is we provide it as a fundraising opportunity for every $50 donation for the commercial goes to the Rose Float Kiwanis Club. That's right. The very same Rose Float that we see on television every New Year's that represents Kiwanis International will now be supported by these Kiwanis Connects commercials. So, if you want more information and get involved, just drop us an email at kiwanisconnectsinfo@gmail.com. That's kiwanisconnectsinfo@gmail.com. Get your 30, 60, or 90-second customized commercial today, and let's help the Rose Float Kiwanis Club continue to plant its seeds for success.
All right, welcome back to Kiwanis Connects. Usually I love when commercial breaks end because we get back to the topic, but I'm especially excited because of this comment that came in during the break. Once again, Kiwanis Connects continues to raise the ceiling with all of our guests. Miss Kennedy says, I'm a healthcare executive by day and leadership coach by night. If we can find a location to hold a leadership development session for the youth board of directors, she will donate her time, travel, and waive the $15,000 fee she charges to facilitate a training for creative giving culture.
Oh, wow.
Awesome is that?
Thank you so much. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Holy shnikes. So, Ayana, what's a good email that Miss Kennedy can contact you or you whatever so that we can make that happen between the two of you?
So it's info@creatingagivingculturelv.
Perfect.
There you go. And also, you have the Facebook page, right?
Yes, and that's also Creating Giving Culture LV. So it's the same on all platforms.
There you go. Well, excellent. So, Miss Kennedy, go ahead and email Ayana, and then you guys, I'm sure, finding a place in Vegas somewhere. There's only a few showrooms around town that we could probably house a conference there. So, but anyway, okay. I wanted to touch on a couple of the other events that you've shared with me during the communication. You collected 10,000 American flags to place on veterans' graves for Memorial Day. Now, was that last Memorial Day, or are you planning on this one for the one coming up?
Yes, so we're planning to collect around 10,000 flags for Memorial Day. That's what we want to do, and I'm really hoping that happens. And if anyone watching wants to donate, you can find it on our Facebook and on our Instagram, Creating Giving Culture LV.
And how are you asking for financial donation to buy, or are you asking for people to literally get flags, pack them up, and ship them to you to use?
So through our link, they can buy the flags, and then it'll be sent straight to us. So they don't have to pack them up and send it. They can just buy them on the website, and then it'll send it to us.
Gotcha.
Wonderful.
Do you have any so far accounted for?
Not yet, but I'm hoping to have some really soon.
All right. You know what, Val? It's that time then. I have to do it. I have to do it. You know, I got to do it, Val. I got to do it. We got about 40 minutes left in this show. And so you said the link is on your Facebook page?
Yes.
I want 25 flags purchased from Kiwanis Connects viewers right now before we go off the air by 1 o'clock. How much are the flags for people to buy for you?
I think they're like $6, I think.
That's
I'm
all?
not too sure. Yeah, I think so.
That's all? Holy cow. That's it. I want 50 flags purchased then if it's only $6 a flag. Come on, people. Come on, Kiwanians. Get out there. Go onto that Facebook page. Creating a Giving Culture is the Facebook page. Click the link. Let's get them started. A minimum of 25 by 1 o'clock. If we hit 50 flags by 1 o'clock, I'm gonna do it, Val. Oh, wait, what is the website for flags? It's their Facebook page, Herman. Search Creating a Giving Culture on Facebook, right, Ayana?
Yes.
And you'll see the link right there. And the link is right there on the page, yes?
Yes, it should be linked in the description or bio.
Perfect. All right, Herman, there you go, my friend. Oh, what size flag? Do you have a particular size?
I think it's all the same size.
Okay,
They're
perfect.
the like 8 to 10 inch ones.
Yeah, about 10 inches by 8 inches.
Yes.
What is it, John?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they're 8 inches by 12, or 8 inches by 10 inches.
Oh, okay. So they're
They're
like
the small flags that you see all over on Memorial Day that are stuck in the ground. And
the ones
so,
on the little stick,
not,
right?
They're not the big ones that you fly from the flag.
Gotcha. All right. So I'll tell you what, if we get to 25, whatever flags we get up to 25 initially, I will personally match on behalf of The Voice. If we get to 50, you're only still getting 25 out of me. But let's get them started. Thank you, Herman, for getting things started. Whatever, for $6, I can't see why we couldn't get at least one flag per viewer, and we'll be well over that 50 by the time we go off the air. Okay, that's enough. I'm done. I'm done spending everybody else's money. Go ahead, Doc Val, pick it up.
Well, I'm looking at the site as we speak, and so it's really easy to go on there and do this. And so, did your board put together your sites, or do you have someone that does all your technical stuff in the background?
So we kind of put together what we want, and then we have some people help us with uploading. So I don't really understand Facebook that well. So I know my mom helps out a little bit with getting it all set up. But we do have some people that are actually currently trying to help us create our website right now.
Awesome. Very, very awesome. Because I was looking at it, and I'm a tech killer. And so I always am looking for people that are creative and can do those kind of things. And I wanted to make sure that you reach out to your local Kiwanis clubs because making a presentation about what you do is fitting right in with our whole mission in life. And so they have resources, and they would be able to share those resources with you. And there are a number of Kiwanis clubs in the Las Vegas area. And John even belongs to one. I'm sure that he can take you and have you be a guest speaker, or somebody on your board to be a guest speaker for this. Because it's not that you're going to make a difference in the future. You are making a difference, and you're making the future more hopeful. And so, bravo. And I'm like Aaron. I struggle with my words right now, because as I listen to you and think about the possibilities of where you're headed, it's amazing. And so I do want to loop back to the what you said, that you don't have anybody from elementary school right now on your board.
Yes.
And so how are you reaching out to people to let them know that this is an opportunity that they can help you and join you?
So we've had some elementary schools actually help us raise donations for our community giving carnival. So we send it out to their principals, and their principals send it out to the school and the parents as well. We've mainly been trying to reach out to parent pages on elementary schools, because I think once parents see this and then they see this as an opportunity for their elementary schoolers, I think that's how we'll get more elementary involved.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, so I went onto the link, and the link takes you to Amazon, and you can't buy a flag one at a time. They already come in like bulks packages. So Miss Kennedy there, and I'm presuming Kennedy is her first name, so I should really be saying Ms. Hill Garcia. I'm so excited. I just want to say all of her names. She just purchased a pack of 70 flags.
Thank you so much. That's
so
amazing.
So there's 70, a package of 70. You can get a package of 120 and a package of 80, it looks like, of the flags. So if you can't buy the onesies based on the link that was provided through your bio, but that's okay. If everybody just buys one package of 70 at $50, then by the time we're done, you'll have that many packages. I don't know where I was going with that, but I was going somewhere. But anyway, so yeah, that's great. So thank you, Miss Kennedy, for getting us started. You need the first purchase before you get the second one, and now that's one. So we're excited for that.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So as you're reaching out, what do you think is this? I think the size of your board being 16 is a very healthy size board. So do you also have just volunteers at the ready? How do you activate when you have large scale projects?
So we reach out on social media. We make graphics and posts and stories to let everybody know. We try to send it to principals of schools to send that out. We also send it to certain clubs like Student Council and Honor Society that we know currently give back, and even Key Club. We reach out to them and see if they're interested in coming out and volunteering with us.
Very cool.
I'm sorry, I'm so enamored with this flag project that I know in the bio it says that the required size is 8 by 12, but the flags in the packages that you guys are linked to are 12 by 18. So I hope there isn't an issue with the links that you guys have. So as long as we're good, then let's keep buying. So, all right, and you can
we'll trim them down.
That size is kind of like the minimum for it.
Okay, gotcha.
So anything bigger will be perfect.
You can also buy a 40 pack. So there are different options within the link. The link came up with 70 that Miss Kennedy purchased, but you can reduce it to a 40 pack for $39.99. The 70 pack was $52, and you can go as high up as 120. So you can vary the number of flags in the package. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to be taking so much time over flags, but I want to make sure we present the right information to our viewers so they don't yell at me.
Yes, this was one of my board members' ideas, so they're going to be so excited when they hear about this.
Right on.
Absolutely. And I think that it's okay, Aaron, to spend as much time on flags, because one of the things in our communities that's so important to acknowledge are our veterans, and especially with what's going on in the world right now, letting our veterans know that they are valued and are important and that they're not forgotten, because our new generation just doesn't care. You are showing us that you do care. Yes. And that you are dialed in. And so I was in tears during the break, and I'm trying my best not to be, the ugly cry on here, but what you're doing is so important. And I hope that you'll continue that with America 250. We're going to send your board some books that were written by our near and dear friend about the America 250 project, which is celebrating 250 years. And it's written about people your age doing service and changing our country, one project at a time. And it has 6 different types of projects that people do, and you're a living example of that. I think Andrea will be so proud, and I need to connect the two of you to see how he can help you with what you're doing as well. Aaron, don't you think that would be a phenomenal connection?
Absolutely. I think getting that connection together and with the volunteer, with the veterans and absolutely, that's just like a no brainer. From absolutely. Yeah, exactly, for sure.
And as we're moving forward, please have on your agenda. It is the 25th anniversary of 9/11, and that's coming up at the end of the year. And I know a number of people are distracted, but your group appears to not be distracted. So being able to help mobilize something at that point, keep letting us know, and we'll be there to be a support for you.
Absolutely. That's a great idea, Val. I was going to say, Ayana, we average about 70 to 80,000 views a week per episode.
Wow.
So feel free to use our platform, whether you come on with updates or if you want to email us with information that you'd like us to share on your behalf, or John, not a problem. We are here for you to support the work that you and the 300 other students are doing. And our platform is good for you whenever you want it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. That would be amazing. Yes, we definitely will be reaching out because we have a lot planned, and hopefully we'll be able to get all of that done.
Why am I not surprised?
What else is on your agenda? You have a lot to do.
So we are currently thinking, so school's about to end, so we're trying to think of back to school drives potentially that we can do. We have a couple other ideas that my members want to focus on. I know one of them is really passionate about shelters for dogs and homeless dogs as well. So we're going to be probably making more dog toys, which we did at the event. We made them out of reusable shirts. So we're going to be looking more into that and just a couple other things, but I don't want to share all of it right now.
Oh, yeah. You got to keep a little bit back till it's ready. That makes sense.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, Aaron, did you want to go to another break and then we come back? I want to talk a little bit about a title that I saw related to Ayana.
All right, absolutely. We should do that. You're watching Kiwanis Connects. We got a lot more to do. We got more with Ayana. We're going to meet Mom too, by the way. This is her warning. We told her we would give her the warning. And a lot more to do. Bad dad jokes and Melissa Atwell and all the usual stuff, of course, to make us all happy. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Otherwise, I'll have to chase you down.
Have you heard the news? WVBV TV Virginia Beach has arrived. WVBV TV will bring an exciting lineup of shows streaming from our very own Virginia Beach studio. Since we're an affiliate of WWDB TV Las Vegas, our show lineup will also be available on all of the WWDB TV social media channels. We're looking for new and current show hosts, content creators, and our advertisers who would like to take advantage of our vast audience. Las Vegas Entertainer Hall of Fame member Aaron "The Voice" Phillips is building this brand of marketing and promotional platform right here in Hampton Roads. For more information, email wvbtvinfo@gmail.com or call 702-286-0063. Think outside the box and let your voice be heard.
Kiwanis International is a global community of clubs, members, and partners dedicated to improving the lives of children one community at a time. Today, we stand with more than 550,000 members, from K-Kids to Key Club to Kiwanis, for all ages in over 80 countries around the world. Each community has different needs, and Kiwanis empowers members to pursue creative ways to serve the needs of children, such as fighting hunger, improving literacy, and offering guidance. Kiwanis clubs host nearly 150,000 service projects each year.
For more information, contact Herman Platsky at KiwanisClub of29Palms.com.
If you want attention, you need more than an ad. You need a presence. Welcome to WWDB TV, your internet streaming TV station built for business and people. We create high-impact commercials and video podcasts with pro production. Then we help distribute your show where audiences already watch and listen. Your brand, your story. Broadcast ready. On streaming, on social, and beyond. Ready to be seen? Visit www.dbtv.com and book your production today.
All right, welcome back to Kiwanis Connects. Boy, oh boy, a lot going on. I see a lot of people chiming in. Bob Larson, who's out there in Sacramento with Doc Val. Judy is in Bakersfield, our good friend. Miss Kennedy says, nice to see another person from the city of trees. Sacramento, California is in the house. Yes, well, Mr. Larson will do anything to get out of the snow and cold from where he's from, up in Minnesota. Is it Minnesota or is it Michigan? Michigan. I should have known that. He's a Michiganer. That's all I have to remember with him. Anyway, welcome back. More to do here. So, Doc Val, take it away.
So I noticed something in your title, and so I was like, So Miss Nevada.
So I was not in middle school. That was kind of one of the platforms that I did to help get students out into the community. So I was junior high. I was Miss Nevada junior high, and that was a really fun experience. I'm potentially might be doing another pageant again, but I'm not too sure about that.
What pageant system was that in when you did that? Do you
That
remember?
was High School America.
High school, because I used to host some of those beauty pageants in Las Vegas when I lived back there back in the day. So that's why I was just curious to what system it was. Well, good for you. I think you got enough on your plate, but certainly if you were to do another pageant, it certainly would give you a platform in order for you to spread the word about what you're doing, for sure.
Absolutely. And one of the things about the pageants that we've learned over and over again is you get a chance to have your platform shared with everybody. And then you have that larger audience that understands at a different level. And so I do want to have a shout out for people that are in those pageants. And we've had little Miss Charlotte, and been catching up with her, and she's out in Texas, and I wanted to wish her a very happy Friday. But thank you for kind of bird walking into a whole nother thing, because when I was looking at your title, I was going, on top of everything else.
Yes.
So
So pageants have always been something that is special to me. I think people that do them are amazing. It's so much work to compete in a pageant, and the interview, everything. It's a lot of work. So I think they're amazing.
Absolutely. Uh-oh.
What is that?
I guess that was John saying, get back to the flags. Because we have a lot of people asking for the website again.
I'm trying to pull up the link, and I'll put it into the chat room so John can share it.
Okay, that would be absolutely wonderful. And so with 10,000 flags, what will you do with them?
So we are going to go to Boulder City Veterans Memorial, and that's when we're going to place all of them. There are going to be some volunteers out there already placing some other flags. So our goal is to try to cover the whole Boulder City Veterans Memorial. And then with these flags, hopefully that we'll be able to reuse them as well.
Okay, so you'll put them out in the early morning and then go back and take them down?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. That is a serious commitment and serious project. That's amazing. Absolutely.
And a lot of good service hours.
A lot of good service hours. And then for Christmas, we're planning to do wreaths for the veterans, and our goal for that is 15,000. We still have a while before Christmas, but that's also something that we're looking into. And that's with Wreaths Across America.
Awesome. And so one of the fundraising periods that we usually use is Christmas in July, when you start your fundraising, say Christmas in July, and asking people in July, when there's nothing that they spend money on, technically, that they pre-buy the wreaths so that you then will have enough when you get to Christmas, because oftentimes if you wait till November, there will be a shortage.
That's a great idea. Okay, so I'll make note of that. So Christmas in July, that's something we're going to do.
It's a perfect fundraising tie-in for what you do, and so we've been talking about her over and over and over again. Where's Mom?
Mom.
Where's the momager? Hi, momager.
So let's give Mom a softball of a question and simply ask, how proud of your daughter right now for what I'm sure you're proud of your daughter anyway, but given what she's done since she's formed this nonprofit, how would you describe how proud you are of what she's accomplished in the community?
I'll tell you what, there's not a whole lot of words to say how proud I am of her. I mean, going through high school, APs, community service, taking care of just normal responsibilities of being a teen, she navigates it all, and I'm just very proud of her. I mean, this is like in her bones. Like, she was made for this. Since she was very little, she always wanted to help others. So I say this to everybody. She's a better person than I will ever be. And so just very proud of her and all she's doing.
Right on. Well said.
And Mom, you've done a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
It's all sissy. It's all sissy.
That was very exciting. My mom does not get on camera ever, so that was amazing.
All right, Mom.
All right,
that
so
Aaron
in
froze
the-
for a moment there.
No. I'm spending money, so I needed to concentrate. So the crawl is in the bottom of the screen right now. It is on Amazon. The best thing to do is to go to their Facebook page, click on the bio. You'll see a blue a link, and in the link at the end it says Link Tree. Click on that whole blue line, and you'll see another screen pop up. And the very first link at the top of that list is to the 10,000 flags, and it goes right to their wish list on Amazon. And it is multiple options. Their address is already preloaded.
Yes.
And in your delivery option, it'll say delivered to this gift registered address, Las Vegas. You say yes, pick your package, and do what I did and pay for it. So you got another 70, a package of 70 coming from yours truly. And hopefully, of course. And I don't know who's getting notifications of all of these purchases, but hopefully maybe before we go off the air, if Mom can check out, or somebody can check how many flags have been purchased during the show, that would be great. Judy Goad from Bakersfield says, way to go, Mom. So little kudos to Mom. So everybody's getting their flowers today. That's a good thing. That's what we want. That's what we want to have. Judy also says, love wreaths across America. And Miss Kennedy is showing, okay, I got to ask, Ayana, you've got to settle this debate. The emoji of this, right? John has it up on the screen. Some say it's clapping. Others say it's prayer hands. What is that emoji? Give me.
Those ones are clapping, and then they do have like a prayer hands emoji. So they're
prayer hands are up, and the clapping is sideways.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sideways, and they have the little things going out, and then they have prayer hands, and that has like sleeves with the emoji.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much. That settled that debate in my brain. Okay.
We need to have you on to do a show about all the social media emojis and stuff like that for old people.
Of course, I'll do that. I love social media. So.
Namely, what he's asking for is a one-on-one with him, because he can't figure this stuff out. That's really what he's asking for. All right. Before we finish up with Ayana, we ready for a message from Melissa?
Absolutely.
All right. It is time for Melissa Atwell, Mental Health Moment Message.
Hi, I'm Melissa Atwell, here with your mental health moment. Rest isn't reward-based. You don't have to earn rest. If you're tired, you deserve a pause. When your body's tired, your mind can't function. So listen to your mind and listen to your body. Remember, take a moment for your mental health.
So Melissa's actually giving me permission to listen to the voices in my head.
Mm-hmm. As long as you don't escape, you're fine.
Well, I can't guarantee that ever happening, but all right. We have some Kiwanis wow moments, boss.
You know, this has been an absolute wow for me, and I think I want to leave it at that, and know that the piece I want to add is that we need to be listening to more of our students. Clearly, they're powerful individuals, and we shouldn't be overlooking them. I think that's why we started the Kiwanis Voices, because when you have younger adults that are 18 to 26, sometimes they get absorbed into a Kiwanis club or any other service organization, but they're not listened to. And so in the Kiwanis Voices, hopefully one day you'll become a part of that. It gives people that opportunity to be in a very productive, amazing group of peers. So that's my takeaway.
Absolutely. All right. Let's do this. I found out before we went on the air that we continue our hot streak of guests who continue to do their homework. And as always, we always ask our guests to come prepared with a couple of bad dad jokes. And so I've been assured, well, I do know Ayana did verify that she gets an A+ from this class because she did her homework. She does have a couple of bad dad jokes, and I'm purposely wanting to do this a few minutes early so we leave a little more time to wrap up with Ayana on the back end. So without further ado, Ayana, you're going to start us off with this segment of bad dad jokes. What you got for us? She's
first
muted,
one?
John.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I have two, and my first one is one that I learned at a pageant, actually, and it is, what do you call a pile of kittens? A meowncin.
One more time.
Oh, again? Okay. So I said the joke. Okay. So I learned this one at a pageant, and there's two. So the first one is, what do you call a pile of kittens? A meowncin.
A meowncin. I sort of got it the second time.
Yeah, I caught it the second time.
A meowncin. That's for Marissa. That's for Marissa. But so absolutely that will work. And I'm going to share that one with her a little bit later.
Oh yeah, she'll love that one.
Yes, I have.
Okay,
I have one more.
What's the second one?
And it is, okay. So it's, what do you call a cheese that isn't yours?
Nacho cheese. Was it nacho cheese?
Yes.
Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese.
Love it. Love it. Well, thank you for playing the game today with that, Ayana. We appreciate it. Once again, our guests continue to set the bar very high for me to attain. I've given up trying to attain it. I'll just keep my very low standard. So with that, John, it is time for my bad dad joke themes. It is tax day right around the corner. So this is all about accountants and IRS. John, hit it. After the last couple of weeks' editions of bad dad jokes, I think these are better, quite honest with you. So I'm going to apologize up front to any and all of our viewers, friends, and family that are accountants, CPAs, or to deal with this. Just remember, I didn't write them. I'm only sharing them, okay? So don't get mad at the messenger. So here you go. Here's question number one. Where do homeless accountants live? Where do homeless accountants live? They live, of course, in tax shelters. See, I got her on the first one. So I know these are better. All right, here's number two. There are three types of accountants: those who can count and those who can't. You got that one. That had a little slow burn. You got to think about that one. All right. What do accountants' spouses say to fall asleep when they have insomnia? What do accountants' spouses say when they need to fall asleep because they have insomnia? Sweetie, tell me about your job. You know how exciting an account. Okay, never mind. What does the cannibal CPA charge? Wait a minute. I should have asked this ahead of time. Mom, are you an accountant?
Mm-mm.
Okay, good. All right, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, yeah. What does the cannibal CPA charge? What does the cannibal CPA charge?
An arm and a leg.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I got one.
What does the pessimistic accountant think? What does the pessimistic accountant think? It's a cruel world. A cruel? Get a cruel world? Never mind. Right. Okay, this is a good one. I like this one. Not that one. This one I'm about to tell you. Why do shady accountants make bad chefs? Why do shady accountants make bad chefs, you ask? You're going to ask this around the dinner table tonight. Feel free to use all of these later on. Why do shady accountants make bad chefs? Because they are always cooking the books.
Ooh.
Think about that one, folks. Maybe you don't want to think about that one.
So do you have one more for us?
I actually have, let's see, one. I actually have two, and then we'll call it.
Hey, we're out of time.
Shut up, John. This is for you folks in Vegas and Colorado. What sort of taxes do marijuana dispensaries file? This is actually pretty good. What sort of taxes do marijuana dispensaries file? Joint returns, of course. Foul like that one. Last but not least, what does IRS stand for? What does IRS stand for? Income Removal Service. That's right. IRS Income Removal Service. That does it for this edition of Bad Dad Jokes. I'll go off to my room now. I know I'm what kind of, Andy liked them. He said, nice work today. Andy liked them. That's all that matters. Andy, thank you, sir.
All
right, Doc Val, take it away. Let's finish up with Ayanna because she's going to talk to her mom in the car saying, what did you get me into with those jokes?
Yes, I am not a good joke teller, but
no, you did very well.
No, you did really well, and they're actually repeatable, unlike some other ones that we might have heard today.
Hopefully.
But you know, Erin, you made me laugh really hard, and I needed that today. And so thank you.
My mom loved the jokes too. She was dying over here. So
awesome.
See,
awesome.
That's what matters. We put a little smile and laughter out there. That's what counts. Thanks, Mom.
So as you're probably racing off to school today, right? After the show, racing back to campus. So what does your school really think about what you're doing? Because I think about the amount of time it takes to do all these things. And I'm involved in a nonprofit, and it's almost like a full-time job. So how does that work with being a student in what you're doing? And how can we as adults be supportive?
It's a lot of time management. As my mom said, I'm in AP classes, so it's a little hard to stay on top of all my work, but I try the best I can, and my teachers are really supportive of what I'm doing. So oftentimes when I'm gone and I'm so busy and I'm not able to do the assignments, they'll even extend the deadline for me, which I really appreciate. And those are only in like really in need circumstances. And my admin is very supportive. My vice principal actually stopped me in a hall a couple days ago and was talking to me because she's seen my news interview. And then a couple other admin walked over and they were talking to me about my news interview. So they are very supportive of what I do, and I really appreciate it because it takes a lot. And even my middle school, they were always really supportive of what I was doing. And even when I would get awards, they would come and show up to my award ceremony. So yeah, they're really supportive.
Fantastic. Absolutely.
I was going to say, to do all that you have to do, it's good. Listen, it's great for you, the community, and the kids, but the powers that be at the school do have to recognize that what you're doing as a student of Arborview is good PR for them. So they should be doing everything they can to support you and your endeavors and all the students and what you're doing, because every time you're out there, that introduction is going to begin a junior at Arborview High School.
Yes.
And so that's great PR for them. So good for them that they recognize that and are giving you and helping you with as much flexibility as possible. Our good friend Herman has also just put a comment in the square here. He too just purchased a 70-pack of
Thank
flags.
you, Herman.
Yeah, thank you, Herman.
Much.
So that's 3 that I know of. Mine, Miss Kennedy, and now Herman's. So I don't know if there's any others out there, but keep them going. Let's get them rocking and rolling. That's 210 flags. That's what, 0.5% of their goal or whatever. I don't know what it is. I just threw a number out there.
Yeah, you're not an accountant.
No, I am not an accountant. But the bottom line is it's not 0 anymore. I know that much, right? We're off that 0, and we've got flags coming in. So continued success, Ayanna. Please, please, please keep us posted with all that you are doing. And as I said earlier, certainly, our platform is yours for any announcements, return visits, whatever you need. Kiwanis Connects will be there for you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This has been so much fun.
Well, and is there a message that you want us to be left with for the end of the day? Because we always ask, give you 1 minute to share whatever you thought you wanted to make sure that everybody heard.
So I think I just want to tell all the viewers that no one's ever too young to serve, and it's never too late to start serving. You know, whatever stage in your life you're at, you can always go out and help somebody. There are so many people in need, and there are a lot of people helping, but just not enough. And so just going out and doing acts of service every single day is just making the world a better place.
Absolutely. I don't think it could have been said any better, huh, Aaron?
No, and you know what I've noticed is doing this as long as I have in over 20 years, Ayana, you're very polished. You are a great public speaker. You have a lot of confidence. Of course, being in the pageants and all that helps with that talent as well. But you are obviously the right person behind this nonprofit that you created. It's your own, but you are very well spoken and you represent yourself beautifully, as well as the nonprofit. Continued success. And if you ever want to franchise what you're doing and want to open something up here in Virginia Beach, let me know. I'll be right behind you to help you. We've got resources out here that I will be announcing soon as a new venture that I am partnering with a friend of mine to help nonprofits specifically get up and off the ground. All right, everybody, that does it for this week's edition of
Wait. I have to make one quick comment, okay?
Okay.
I'm not going to put this on camera, but we got Mom sitting off to the side with a big smile on her face, a little tear running down her eye.
Oh. Can you put up Miss Kennedy's last message in there for Ayana to see, please? Fantastic interview. If the youth of the world follow in Ayana's footsteps of servant leadership, this world would be amazing.
I think that you are the answer. So thank you so very much for taking time out and being away from school. I also want to thank your principals and your teachers because they're providing a gift that most of them, their whole being is telling you have to be in school. You have to stay focused. But what you're doing is a better learning environment than sitting in a classroom. And Herm Plasky says his tears are down a lot of eyes from watching you. And thank you so very much. There are going to be a lot of invitations that come from this. And keep us posted on your success and your needs.
I will. Thank you guys so much. This was
Absolutely.
so much fun.
Absolutely. A couple of programming notes tomorrow from 11 a.m. until noon. Join me on Aaron's Hour show. My guest will be Special Olympics Virginia out here after witnessing the polar plunge back in February where they raised $1.7 million because they jumped into the ocean that was 30 degrees below zero or some ridiculous number. Not this guy, by the way. I have a couple of their athletes coming on and one of their directors of the sports programs. And then, if you haven't had enough of me by noontime, locally at 12:30 on Cox Cable Channel 4, The Voice of 757 with special guest Karen Burns. She is from the Virginia Aquarium. Great opportunity to learn about the aquarium. And if you miss it tomorrow, don't worry. Monday of next week, it'll be up on the Facebook page, The Voice of 757, so you can hear all about the community events and then revisit any previous show that you may have missed. With that, everybody, thank you for watching. Be kind to everybody. Why? We are all we have, and you better grow up and be just like Ayana. Otherwise, we're going to chase you down in some dark alley and wish you were always her. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for watching. We're adjourned.